Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and it's hump day. Look, I'm wearing a camo shirt with away all the wrinkles. Good morning, Gravy Rita, and Sharon, and Lisa, and BB. Getting ready for a doctor's appointment. Well, I hope it is good things. Good things. All the good things. All the good things. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I was trying to find, instead of coming up with my own bag, I was trying to find a crochet pattern to use, and I started looking like 2 minutes before the live started, so didn't have enough time to actually find one. Trying to remember where I put the bag. I finished the crossbody bag yesterday, but I don't know where I put it, so I can't run up and get it because I don't remember where I put it. Good morning, Jennifer, and Debbie, and Marion, and Frizzy. Good morning, everybody. I finished the bag yesterday, and I think it might be in my room. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I don't know what I want to work on this morning. I need to work on old WIPs, but to be honest, I think I might save those for next week. Oh, and the hook I need for this is upstairs. It's upstairs. Because I was using it to make something else yesterday. And I mean, I could use this, but it's not the same hook. It's another 6mm, but it's just not the same hook. Good morning, Kimberly. Kimberly's here. Did I miss anybody? Jennifer. Ow, my pinky hurts. Yeah, I got my corned beef and cabbage yesterday. We went to a kind of a bar and grill type place because we couldn't really settle on anything. And my husband's like, well, this place is decent. And so we go there, and the lady brings the menus over to us, and then in the meantime sits down like a little what are they called, laminated specials menu for St. Patty's Day, and it had a corned beef and cabbage meal on it for like under $15. So I got myself corned beef and cabbage. Good morning, Angela and Erin. Good morning. But the funny thing is, another funny thing is, yesterday I was at Hy-Vee, a grocery store around here, and I found corned beef briskets in a cooler, and I was looking at them, and I found a small one for myself, like a 2-pounder, for $8, $7.86. Picked that sucker up. I said, you know what? I'll make it for myself. No worries. You can lurk away. And Marianne, I know that's funny. Wonder what it's doing, Lisa. What's it doing for you? I haven't noticed anything on my end when I'm watching people, but I don't know. You got your tacos. Yay! Everybody got what they wanted. Well, I don't know if everybody got what they wanted, but a few of us got what we wanted yesterday. Frizzy got her tacos. I got my corned beef and cabbage, although the cabbage wasn't I liked the potatoes that they gave me with it. They were whole, like the little potatoes, the little red potatoes, yellow golden potatoes, the little ones, like bite-sized potatoes, little tiny ones, almost like they're not fully grown potatoes. But anyway, not russets. But anyway, they were peeled, and they had some sort of like seasoning or something with them, and they were just boiled. I'm guessing they were just boiled because they weren't fried or anything. You know, Lisa, I think I was experiencing that off and on over the last week. Like, people would be responding to people, and I'd be like, I don't see that. And I'd go to all messages. I don't know. I just watch the person and, you know, just hope it fixes itself. So, I mean, I could always put the chat up where you guys could see it. Although it wouldn't help because you probably, if you're watching on small screens, it's really super tiny. But right now I'm just adding to my chain ball. So, I mean, 6mm shouldn't matter too much with a chain because I'm not really stitching. I mean, I am and I'm not. So this, I don't know how consistent my loops are, my chains are, so they're close enough. It's good. This is yarn that's getting turned into chain yarn. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't russets. It was like these little, you know, little red potatoes, little, you know, those little bags that you can buy with like the tiny little potatoes in it. That's what it was. Reds or golds. And they were good though. They were good. Either way, they were good. And I was taking bites of the corned beef with bites of the potatoes. So I was cutting up my potatoes and taking smaller bites of it instead of sticking the whole potato in my mouth and being done with it in one bite, you know, because I wanted to savor the potatoes. So I was cutting them up into smaller pieces and taking bites of the corned beef with it. And that was good. Ended up not finishing it because it was very filling, or I was just full at the time. You're scrapping. Your scrap cake, yeah. I kind of want to do something on my Addy, but I don't know if it'll work. I mean, we could test it and see. I was thinking of trying to take scraps from my scrap bin and just go through and, you know, the smaller scraps maybe, because the bigger scraps would give me almost whole panels because they're almost full skeins of yarn. And what I want to do is make them kind of patchy. But what I was thinking of doing is just whipping out some panels on my Addy, but I'm trying to think. I need to pull those out and see how long they are. I think they're around 40 something inches tall. So around 170-ish inches, or sorry, 170-ish rows on my Addy machine will give me a 40-inch blanket, roughly. Maybe slightly longer. Oh my gosh, Angela, like, it is 30 something degrees right now outside, and we're supposed to be almost 70 today. Oh, that's right. I'm so glad you're doing 11 because my Bible study gets out at 11. So I will be in the car when you start your channelversary on the way home. Because sometimes we run a little over, and especially with it being the last day, it might run a little over. So I might miss a little bit, quite a bit of the beginning. I'd be curious to frog all this chain ball into like tubes on the Addy, but all those knots, ugh. I have to stop cranking and make sure that the knot goes through the yarn guide, because if I don't, it gets caught on it and it like screeches the machine to a halt. Like, you are not going any further. You know what? I'm gonna cut that over there. Cut that off. Okay. That is added. Let's wind our yarn, our chain yarn on here. I don't know how much bigger I want to go with this thing. It's really hard to hold on to at this point. So I don't know how much further I want to go. But I will say that this little clip is saving me because it's holding the chain on there from like fluttering off of it. Good morning, Miguel. 45 inches so far on a C2C. Goodness gracious. That's awesome. Do I want to do an Addie thing today? I mean, that was almost painful yesterday, getting that thing to work. I need to warm up. And good morning, Jay. Little bitty granny squares. That sounds so cute, Angela. Good morning, Erica Baker. We had snowfall yesterday. I know the weather is very roller coastery right now. Very roller coastery. Extreme roller coaster. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, I could keep chaining and just adding to my chain ball because I got a whole bag full of stuff to add to it. Trying to think. What do I have that I could work on? Let's see. Yeah, every morning. I know the weather should learn to crochet. Maybe it would chill out a little bit, right? Oh, goodness. Like, it's so funny. I have so many WIPs to work on, and I'm sitting here going, I don't want to work on any of them. Boiled dinner on Friday. Sounds great. Sounds fantabulous. Oh my goodness. Whatever shall I work on? Hold on, I have an idea. Yeah, I know. I was at my Bible study yesterday afternoon. I'm sitting there. I had a seat facing the window, and I went, oh, it's snowing. Yeah, the weather was pretty cruddy yesterday. I'm just gathering my idea. I keep wanting to make something with this, and I'm not sure what. So we're going to attempt another thing. So I'm going to attempt this and see what I think of it. It's more of a round poncho instead of a pointed poncho. And I'm going to see if I like it. All right, so it uses a Caron cotton cake, but I'm going to use a DK acrylic. Yay! That's awesome, Marianne. Can't wait to see what you've decided on. All right, so this uses. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh, it's talking about like a bunch of different options that it uses. So it has Caron cotton cake on here. It has Karen Big Cakes on here, and I love this yarn. And then it says version number 3 has Red Heart Super Saver retro stripes and mainstays. So it uses multiple different yarns. Or types of yarns. It is called Loops and Fans Poncho. I can show you this page because there's nothing on it. Loops and Fans Poncho. I found it on Etsy. You like the pointy ponchos? Frizzy, I have to be honest. I purposely showed this morning because I want to work on it, and I was going to make it for myself. But then if I didn't like it, I was going to see if and now that you said that, I'm like, well, now I know that if I make a poncho, not to make a round one. So thank you. It was kind of like an ulterior motive of me showing this morning because I printed this off last night. So now I know. Good morning, Tank. So it is pretty, but I'm like trying to decide. They use a 6 or like this is so confusing. Like they have a 6 listed on here and a 6.5. I'm guessing they use the 6 for the lighter weights or the thinner one pieces, and then they use the K for the thicker yarns. I don't know. I'm glad you said that you don't like. I was wondering, and I was like, I don't want to ask her without, be like, got rid of my chat. So I was like, oh, it uses foundation half double crochets. Yes. Crochet in back and third loop. Treble crochet, slip stitches, single crochets. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. With a 6mm hook, foundation half double crochet, and then you move to the 6.5 on row 3. I like how they write this. Like they don't tell you row 1 or round 1. It just has number 1, number 2, number 3. Like it's listed like this. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't show like round 1 or row 1. It just says 1. You forgot. You forgot you could make them round. That's funny. So do you want a round? Do you like round or pointed? Do you want 4 points or do you want chevrons? I need to know these things. Any color of the same brand of yarn instead of seeing what the pattern prefers. Well, yeah, I'm going to use what I want. I was just seeing I'm just reading through the pattern. It's just funny that they use. It says lacy poncho design, easy to adjust and perfect for any figures. Use a cotton blend, use acrylic, or even a DK yarn. Like the person that wrote this, I feel like they're my kind of person because of how it's written. It's just, I love it. Oh, you go back down to the 6mm hook for your edge. Oh. Ow. That wasn't really an ow. Yeah, no, I'm using a DK. I'm going to use this. So I've got 3 of these and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to use these with. And there's 1,000 yards in each one. So I should be able to make pretty decent sized poncho with this. I've got another poncho design in the works upstairs. It's just can't work on that one right now. It's upstairs. Okay, so let's see. With the 6mm, where'd you go? That's not 6. There's the 6. We are going to foundation half double crochet. Bum, 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 ba-da. Good morning, Margaret. I'm starting new stuff because, you know, I don't have enough to work on. I don't think I did that right. Chain, finish. Drop a loop, chain, finish. There's 3. Chain, finish. Yeah, I know. All the different yarns that they have on here, it's like, what in the world are you guys doing? So I got 4. Oh, come on. No, go back. There we go. Chain, finish. Margaret's in the house. Did I say Melissa G yet? I feel like I saw Melissa. There she is. I don't know that I said hello, Melissa G. Melissa G. I don't know. That feels better than saying Melissa G because I can't go low. It sounds weird. It sounds funny. Melissa G. Melissa G. One of those. Whatever comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count. I only have 60 more to go. There's 8. And then 9. 10. All right, let me put up what I'm working on. You'll take it however you say it. Mama Melissa is in the house. Working on. What is this called again? The loops and fans. I'm going to put lacy. Not lazy. Lacy loops and shells. Poncho. That's the name of it. So if you guys want to look it up on Etsy, it's only a couple dollars, I think. Remember right? If I remember right. Can I pick a different color? I don't like black. There we go. Are we gonna green like my shirt? I want something that kind of sticks out a little bit, so. We'll go with that color. There we go. We'll go with that color. I'm doing fantastic. Erica is making her way back to YouTube. Woo woo. And I might have a friend close by. Oh, what is going on here? Why is this not cooperating? Oh, maybe it is cooperating with me and I'm just not paying attention. Oh yeah, I was going to put a stitch marker on the 10th one so that way I don't have to keep counting. I am doing fantastic, Erica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is basically what we do, Erica. We just, y'all watch me be silly. That's what. Maybe, I don't know, unless I'm getting you confused with somebody else. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, sometimes I like look at this and go, I forgot the chain 1 part, but I don't know if I do. Chain 1, finish the stitch. Chain 1, finish the stitch. I'm sure on these foundation stitches, I've sometimes forget the chain one. You love silly. Well, we are very silly here. 3, 6, 7. I thought so. 8, 9. See, that one I don't know if I did the chain one. 10. There we go. Valerie, good morning. Anybody I haven't said hi to, I'm sorry if I've missed you. I'm like, I think I'm having another one of those days where it's like, I'm so scatterbrained. Okay, y'all, I was watching, so I follow this one YouTube channel called The Minimal Mom, and I'm sure a few of you have heard of her. I really like the way she does her videos. She just makes things make sense to me in decluttering. And she had a video that I watched this morning, and I'm like, so her question to declutter faster or something like that. And I was like, okay, let's watch this. And so I was watching it, and her question, instead of going, what was it? Instead of asking yourself, oh, what was the question? It was, instead of asking yourself, do I need this? Or something like that. I can't remember exactly what that original question was. Instead of asking yourself, well, I do need these, but pretend this is something I don't need. Was it, do I need this? Instead of asking, do I need this? Am I using it? So in this case, I am using it. And I went, no, I'm not using most of that. So all that has to go. I was like, when it comes to the decluttering things that they do, the methods and things, it's hard to utilize those strategies or methods or whatever with this stuff. Because it's like, well, yeah, I do plan to use it. I just don't know when. So I need the question that I need. What's the question I need to ask myself when it comes to, like, okay, I pick up, I don't even know. I'm trying to find something fast. So I pick up this one and go, okay, I'm going to make X, Y, and Z with this. Okay. Well, this, I don't know what I'm going to make with this, kind of thing. So, like, how do I know what to keep and what not to keep when it comes to this kind of stuff? And I know the answer that a lot of us would give, keep it all and get it all and buy it all. Good morning, Dawn Aaron. To avoid clutter, well, no. You can avoid clutter in a house too. But that's the thing. I'm like, does it bring you joy? Yeah, well, that's a hard one, especially for people that have a lot of stuff that they've, it's kind of that hoarder mentality, the fear of missing out kind of thing, the FOMO. So I've never been a fan of Marie Kondo's method because, well, yesterday, if you asked me, this was not giving me joy. But I don't want to get rid of it because it's useful. But, I don't know. Yeah, I totally agree. The smaller the room, the worse. If you have too much clutter, it can be bad. But yeah, like, let me tell you what, though. A large room with a lot of clutter is just as bad as a small room with a lot of clutter. So it's like, declutter everything except there. So all the shelves have to go, and it's just gonna be one big pile of yarn behind me. That's why I'm trying to make these shelves. That's another one of the little methods that they do, that her and another lady does. I think her name's, and I forget her name all the time. Somebody will be able to tell me. I am using it, right? But I'm also trying to use it. But anyway, there's another one that collaborates with the Minimal Mom, and I cannot for the life of me ever remember her name. I can see her face. I see her face. What is her name? She sometimes has short, curly hair, blondish color hair. And Rebecca knows who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you're the one that's told me before. I like your thinking, though, Erica. But no, the bigger the space, the more crap you can put in it, Marianne, too. Trust me. I've done that very well in this space. Do I have time to... No. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of it would go. So it's like... And then she does this thing called time will tell bins. Well, these are my time will tell bins. Time will tell. Will I use these in the next 2 years? Probably not, but I would like to think I will. I haven't spent a week of cluttering and deep cleaning my house and stuff a long list to go. I have 3 fridges and freezers to clean today. Ooh, fun. I say that sarcastically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, come on. So here, but I can't think of Dana. Her name's Dana. Why did that just pop in my head? But her method is the container method. And so that's what I'm trying to use with these shelves. Everything outside the shelf has to go. Well, that's a lot of yarn. And it's like, I look at it and I go, well, it's pretty. I want to use it eventually. I just don't know when or how. So Dana, yeah, Dana, see, and I didn't see you say it, and I was looking down when I remembered it. Dana, and yes, Cass the Clutterbug. And I like Cass the Clutterbug, too. I like her little bug system. I don't remember which one I am. See, Margaret, that's what I was saying. I need I've seen Fly Lady, too. I haven't been able to get onto Fly Lady's system yet. It is, yes, Erin, it is just for decoration at the moment. Even though I'm in a 2-story. I got rid of a lot of yarn when we did the big move last October. My yarn is all in tote, so I can't enjoy looking at it. Just buy more shelves. Just buy, yeah, I know. Yeah, just do what Kim does. Oh, I need somewhere to put this. Oh, let's buy another shelf. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am not going to get the number of these that I need done very quickly. I just need a whole room. Oh, wait, I have one, and it's full. Organized but very visual, yes. Oh, what was it? One of my kids was trying to describe something to me, and I was like, oh, my daughter was trying to give me a math problem, and I'm like, I need that written down in front of me. And she tried to go, this, blah, 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 and I'm like, no, I still need you to write it down and show it to me. Like, I need to visually see it. I can't just, like, I can see things, I can use my mind to like, remembering Dana's face. I can see her face somewhat, kind of. But like, but I told my daughter, I was like, I need to see the math problem written in front of me. I can't mentally see it. I need to physically see it. Target. These are a little bit more expensive than the ones at Walmart, but they're a lot thicker. And they're very similar to the IKEA Kallax shelves because these are 13-inch squares instead of the 10-inch ones. So they fit a lot more. And if I don't have anything behind it, I can actually scoot all these back another couple inches, but I have them towards the front. So there's a lot of dead space behind some of these shelves. Like, I think this is one of them. Yeah, that is all the way back, and that's another 5 to 6 inches of space that I have. Erica, I'm blessed with the house that I have. It is not huge. Well, it's big, but it was actually originally maybe a 3-bedroom house, 2 upstairs and 1 downstairs. But they made one a mother-in-law suite, a mother-in-law bedroom, because it had a door out. Or no, I don't know what it was. My daughter's room got turned into a bedroom. So it had a door to the outside. It's a long rectangle. It's not a square room. So it's kind of a weird shaped bedroom. But it had a door to the outside. We had it filled in and put a window there and had a masonry, a guy that could do masonry, the brickwork. We had a bunch of bricks that we got cleaned off, and he actually filled in the space underneath the window with the bricks that matched the rest of the house. So by this point it's been several years, and so it's harder to see and pick out where that brick is as opposed to what wasn't there or whatever. So yarn in the couch. Dead space can hold cakes. But see, the thing is I don't want to put anything behind it, because if I don't see it, I'll forget about it. So some of these have yarns behind them, but it's the same yarn that you see in front. So, but let's see if I can't pull this forward. So yeah. You're making crochet tacos today. That's so cool. I wish I could give away yarn, Erin. I'm like, I gave some tiny little skeins to Marianne, but that really didn't put a dent in my yarn, So it's like, and then like the yarn that I keep saying I'm going to put up for sale, I'm like, I could run it through my Addy and make blankets out of them. And then it's like, well, then that defeats the purpose of selling the yarn. And then I have these blankets sitting around, 20, 30. This is going to be 40. I got to do a lot more. I'm not even halfway done with these. Actually, I'm a little over halfway at this point, but I still got a ways to go before I can join. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Before I can join and then start making the poncho. It's all tangled. I need to stop trying to use this yarn and just put it into something so I can stop having all this on the outside and not in it, Did I buy cake? No. Well, I have some cakes of yarn, but no. I haven't bought cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. I gotta do 3 more of these things. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing too. And getting the hook to go in is kind of a pain. 3. 4, 5. I wonder if this is a J hook. It is. Let me try it for a minute. See if the pointy head will help. Nope. Not any better. Not any better. 6. Let's see. Your RV had storage. It was actually bigger than your cabin. You can make your blankets laughing size and donate them to laughing size. I think you mean lapgan size. And donate them to nursing homes. What's a lapgan size? Without having to Google it. What's a lapgan size? Is it like 30 by 30? Like a baby blanket size or smaller than a baby blanket? 8. I'm going to go with 8 and see. This is 10 when I get done. 9. 10. Let's see if this is 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. Yarn cakes. I do have some yarn cakes. There's some right behind my head. Well, 40 by 40, that's Boggy Creek. Those are huge. Really? 40 by 40? $40 by 40 is almost a baby blanket size, if not bigger. I mean, they're not huge, but they're 40 by 40 is pretty decent size. I would think a lapgan would be. Your blanket is laughing size. We're going to coin the new term. This blanket is a laughing size. What's laughing? It's just big enough to contain your laughs. 3. I'm guessing you meant lapgan. So let me show you. 40 by 40 is pretty big. I mean, this isn't 40. This is around 40 by 40, but this is a 40 by 40. I mean, I guess it's small-ish, but it's a decent sized blanket. I mean, that is kind of a lapgan size. It's just enough to cover your lap. Well, maybe 40 by 40 is about right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on now. Getting into these stitches is what's slowing me down. Where did that come from? Chain 1 finish. That's 5. And then 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Okay, what are y'all saying? 48 by 60? Wow. Good morning, Monique. 40 by 60 is huge for a lap blanket. For a laughing blanket. Oh, I hate it. You know, if I actually put away clothes in a timely fashion, this wrinkliness would not be there. But they sit wadded up in my basket. I feel like I have all these eyeballs on me. I got one here, that one, and that one. And then all y'all. That chart says 36 by 45 for a laughing GAN, for a laughing blanket. It's called a blanket, yeah. At 48 by 60. Whew, that's just a blanket. Lap, 36 by 40. Okay, 45. I mean, a 40 by 40 is pretty much the same thing. Okay, let's see. Excuse me, 3, 6, 9, 10. I think I have one more of these to do. Let me see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So chain 1, finish. If I chain 1 on that, chain 1, finish. So there's 2, chain 1, 3, 4, 4. Margaret, you started something. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Enough for a sweater. I mean, I'm an extra small, but I don't have enough for more yarn. It's just, this is one of these really thin shirts, so it doesn't take much for it to get wrinkled. So I have to get them out faster. You know what would be fun? Okay, so I still need to collect about 90 blankets, y'all, to donate to my church for the camps. So yeah, that'd be fun to call them the laughing blankets, you know, because there's clothes without wrinkles? No, don't look at me, because no, there's not. All right, so I need to join, slip stitch to join. There's a way to join these foundation loops in the round. I'm going to take out this last one real quick. And hopefully I'll have to recount and make sure, because sometimes I do this and somehow it still end up with not the right number of loops or stitches. Let's see, go in here. We're going to slip, slip, and finish, and then slip to join. So I should have, I counted right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Okay. I still have my right number of stitches. How is it supposed to be get to 62 when it's not? It did that to us yesterday. You only buy clothes that do not wrinkle. If I had the means, I'd send you the throws that I made last year. Unfortunately, I'm not able. Well, Marianne, if you want to package them up and let me know what like before you click buy for the shipping, I'll pay the shipping if it's not too bad. That question, hold on. 600 meters. I don't know what 600 meters is. That's what? How many yards is that? 600 to 700 yards? I don't know. I'm not a wearables maker, so I don't know if that would be enough. I would say to have around 1,000 to make sure. I don't know. It was already 30 degrees this morning. It's 30 degrees right now, and we're supposed to get up to 60 today. I knew it was between 600 and 700, something like that. All right, so chain 1. Have to go into the same. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's when it comes to donating to my church, we're, just if you want to just ballpark it and see, or we could do 2 separate shippings or whatever. What is my page called on Facebook? It's just my channel, but like, Nightbot's supposed to drop him. I don't know if my mods can drop the Facebook one. Let me check. Nightbot. Let's see, commands. Nope, I don't have it on here. Let me do that real quick. I have it dropping every little bit, but let me do Facebook for my mods. So all they have to do is do exclamation Facebook if they're ever in here. JB's Crochet, share, copy link. All right, join our Facebook group and share your makes and projects. All right, create. Moderator update. I need to change these to moderators. Update. Let's see. Moderator update. And bees is everyone. Okay. There you go. Yay, it worked. Thank you. All right, so in back and third loop. Well, I can do that in the first one too. All right, so I'm going to go here and here. The back and third loop. Do you guys know where the back and third loop is of a half double crochet? I know where it is. I'm just asking you. I considered making 3-minute shorts on how to do stitches. Instead of doing like full length like tutorials or anything, I was thinking of doing like those 3-minute shorts of stitches. And so like if I do that, that sounds like something you guys would want. What kind of stitches would you want to see? I mean, I know a lot of you are not brand new, so 42 inches in length and larger. I'm trying to decide what I should make. What size would you all make? Honestly, the 40 by 40 would be fine too, but yeah, 42 inches, that's like 2 inches, but you could still do a 42 by 42 if you wanted to make it square, if you're into square blankets. I honestly, at least with the look at the draws. I like to do the side-to-side ones. Because when life doesn't life, I can actually kind of sort of keep up for the first several weeks. And then the last few weeks, it's like, oh, life, we're going to leave and we're going to miss this. So then I get behind on myself. I know there's no getting behind on it necessarily, but when you set a goal for yourself, I get behind on myself. So. Yeah, I got the command set up really quickly on Nightbot, so that way one of y'all could just do, all you have to do now is if I ever talk about something, I don't think there's any other links that I should add. I think because I've got Facebook now, I've got Etsy, Ravelry, and Ko-Fi. So for some reason, even though Nightbot drops it every once in a while, my moderators can drop links when we talk about it. So we should be good now. Working on another horse. That is so cool. So yeah. And make sure when you join my Facebook group, there's 3 questions, I think. Maybe 4. I can't remember, to be honest. Let me refresh this. Pending posts. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Angela, that's so cool. Her granny square horses. That is so cool. Can I show those? Can I show those on here? If you don't mind coming out of lurk mode for a minute. If you're not part of my Facebook group, you should be, so you can see her horses. Otherwise, I'll show them on here for those that aren't in my Facebook. Or for those of you that don't use Facebook. I think Facebook's a great place to just, have a small group of people where you can just share your stuff on it. Go ahead. Okay. Let me show you Angela's horses. Recent. All right, let me pull it up here. Can I not? Okay, this will work. All right, share. Yes, and you can also post on my community posts. All right, here's her horse that she's making from granny squares. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Never would have thought about that. What are you putting inside it? Is that stuffing? That would have to be one of those things I would put like this. I would put this polyfill inside like a bag or something, like a rice bag or some sort of cloth or organza bags or pantyhose. That's the other one I was trying to think of. Is that not cool? See, we got a little mane and everything. That's so cool. And I love horses. All right, let me see if I can pull up the other one. Close. Here's the other one. Or it's the other side. I'm not sure. Isn't that cool? I've never thought about doing a horse like that. How are you keeping the stuffing from like coming through those holes? Because those are big holes. What I should do as my questions to get in is if and have like a question that says, by sharing your makes in the group, you are agreeing to it being shared on my YouTube channel. because then that way that's your way of giving permission. So if you're sharing it in the group, you're okay with sharing it on here, right? Or is that being too like the 5-sided animals? That is so, yeah, I love it. It's awesome. Go show her some love. Give her some likes and comments. Be like, it's so pretty. Oh, the stuffing's very, yeah. Yeah, I'm curious, how do you keep it from coming out? Yeah, it does remind me of a carousel horse. You're right, Grandma Rita. Nah, I won't worry about the whole permission thing. I'll just ask on here if people want things shared. That's what I'll do. I just was thinking maybe, you know, that way it would cover that, but. Oh, is it the same horse? Just a different angle of it? I didn't look that close. I'm sorry. What in the world is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. There it is. Okay. Oh, knocking my egg out. Seriously, you locked me out. My egg locked me out. I'm here. Am I still here? My egg hit my lock my computer screen key on my keyboard. There's a key on my keyboard that I can lock the screen. Yeah, it is a private group. True. That's what I was thinking. Yep. There you go. If you want to share it on my, yeah, use the community post to share it. I just throwing that out there. That's so cool. Yeah, how do you get the stuffing to stay in though? Not your jam. Amy's aren't your jam. They're not terribly my jam either. Like, I don't know. I want to make them, but then I don't. So, and then I make them and I'm like, I'm not going to make another one. I told you guys, I think I told you yesterday, my daughter, she's got my No Sew Amigurumi book by Jenna something. She's on YouTube here. And I think Frizzy had her on as an author interview thing that she did. Funny enough, I had bought the book before I had known about the interview. So, but my daughter's trying to make a dragon out of it with what she has available. And panty horses instead of hoses, horses. Oh, I've got a snag on my finger that the yarn keeps snagging on. Can we stop doing this, please? You're making it incredibly hard to crochet with this. I need to just rewrap it around the outside of the skein at this point because it's got itself tangled up. Alright, working on poncho. I am, but it's not mine, Phoebe. It's this one right here, y'all. Oh, I'd love to make it in those colors, but I'm trying to use up yarn that I have. All right, Melissa G. Have a great day. I am working on a poncho. Oh, this is driving me nuts. Baby just hears Poncho and she comes running. Poncho what? Who said Poncho? I'm here. I've come to save the day and get the poncho. Sorry, kitty. I did not mean to disturb you. Chill. Still haven't done with the CDs what I bought them for. What else is showing? I have to be off here in 20 minutes. Got my last day for my Bible study. All right. Slip, stitch to join. Maybe if I can get it in the right spot. There we go. All right. Now it says to move to the 6.5 millimeter hook. But I don't want to switch hooks. All my 6.5s are taken. Except this one. Rebecca! Calling Rebecca! Are you here? All right. Chain 2. Half treble? So just partially treble? Like, what? Half treble. The heck's a half treble? Oh, I couldn't see why it wouldn't, Marianne. What the heck is a half treble? Have y'all ever heard of a half treble before? It's what they call it, half treble. How to half treble. Let's mute this so it doesn't, you guys don't hear it. I've never heard of a half treble before. Half double, but I didn't know there was a half treble. Okay, stop chaining. Just show me the half double, half treble. Oh my God, just do it, please. It's a 1.5-minute video and it's like taking forever to get to it. So you go through all 4? Or no, for the first 2 and then the last 3. Huh, what the heck? Never seen that before. Huh, never heard of that before. Okay, so half treble in the same stitch. So I yarn over twice, I go through the first 2, and then I go through the last 3. Huh, interesting. So go through the first 2 and then the next 3. What's the point in doing that? It's very interesting. I'm still wanting to do this. Oh my goodness. Just come apart, please. Half trebles. Where did you get the pattern? Etsy. Just type in, it's called Loops and Fans Poncho. Loops and Fans Poncho. On Etsy. It wasn't terribly priced, if I remember right. Oh goodness. At least you got the right day though. Same here, Lisa. I've never done a half treble before, nor have I ever heard of it. I've heard of like half doubles, taller than a double but shorter than a treble. Huh. Well, I might actually use that in something then. And the next 3, so I need 1 more. So through 2, through 3, and then I do 2 in the next. One. It's having to remember to yarn over twice. That's what's catching me. Half treble in the next 4. So I'm doing an increase round. 1, 2. You know, I don't mind doing the yarn over twices. 3, 4. They are. Like, they really are. And I'm using my new Furls Odyssey 2 hook. And it's working pretty good. 2, 3. So I just got to remember, go through 2, go through 3. There's 2. And then go through 2, go through 3. This is a new stitch for me. All right, there should be 4. I've never heard of it, Lisa. Like, this is new for me. Huh, who knew I'd find a pattern that had that? I kind of like these stitches. I like the double yarn over. It's like it gives my hands more to do or something. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I like these. This yarn is so soft. I want to make something with this yarn. I'm curious how far this is going to go in this pattern. I found a 1.5 minute video, and I'm one of those people, like, I already know how to do certain things, and so like it took them almost a minute to get to the stitch, and it's only a 1.5 minute video, and I'm like, would you hurry up and get to the darn stitch, please? Like, I just want to get to the stitch. It took almost a minute to get to it. I'm just like, come on now, please. Good morning, Mighty Ben. So how far getting ready did you realize that the appointment was a later time? Did you actually get all the way to the office? And they're like, come back this afternoon? One, 2. Huh, you might be seeing this stitch come out in a poncho design myself, because I'm trying to find stitches to make a poncho that is not hot, and this one might be something I add to it. because I want to make something that's kind of lacy-ish, but so Frizzy, what kind of poncho are you looking for? Are you wanting to like be able to wear it all day, or like if it gets too warm you pull it off kind of, well, obviously if it gets too warm you pull it off, but like are you gonna wear it all day, or is it something you want to wear for special occasions, or like outside, you know, running errands, going, I don't know, going places? Is he being a turd, Margaret? Do I need to turn him off? I don't know why he'd be holding so many. I wish I could see him on my end. You know what's being held for a review. But I don't think it shows me. All right, 2. Hmm. 1. Just ask Lisa. She'll let you know why, because technology just doesn't want to work with us right now. 3, 4. Well, maybe. I'm going to be off in 10 minutes. I have to be off in 10 minutes, so. We'll see you later, Marianne. See you in a couple hours, probably. Unless your groceries get delivered super fast and you get them put away and all the things. 1, 2. Maybe it said maybe because of the giving in, you know, like giving up kind of thing. You know what that entitles. That is weird. There's 3 and 4. And then 2. Ooh, I'm about to knock my... I need to take my vitamins that I left here yesterday. I'll take them today. I just need to take them upstairs with me and get vitamins out for the kids so I don't get them out for myself a second time. 2, 3. Oh, all right, Angela. So it is Bernat Sport Ombre Twist. I don't know if it's a yarn that's available anymore on Yarnspirations, but Julianne from Frizzy Bee Crochet, I had her pick this up for me from Joann's before it closed. So I have 3 of them. 11 Central, Tank. She's on at 11 Central. She's the same time zone as me. Just down in Mississippi. I'm not straight north of her, but pretty close. But we're in the same time zone. You can still get it on Yarnspirations? Cool. This one is Amethyst. I just started getting a headache all of a sudden. Because my child came downstairs, that's why.
Okay.
It's like, child alert, head. Oh, you're Genie. Okay. Sorry. It'll take me a minute to put names to handles. So you'll probably just be Mighty Pen to me. I'll try to remember Debbie. See Debbie. I don't know why that came from Genie. It just started hurting like right there. It's been a few days since I've taken my vitamins, so that might be part of it. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think I might have messed up my count somewhere because I am coming. Oh, I did right here. Right there. I should go from the beginning and make sure. Hold on. All right. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. One, 2, 3. Oh, I only got 5 minutes, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Cammie. Hello, Cammie. So 2 goes here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. Okay, so 1. Looks like I'm only going to get this third round done. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. I'm sorry, Cammie. The pen is mightier than the sword, so I'm the Mighty Pen. That's so cool, Mighty Pen. I love it. You can put things away, Marianne. It's okay. I'm about to get off here anyway. So we were just sharing your live link for everybody to go hang out with you in a couple hours. All right, I'm going to start this next one real quick. Chain 1 and half double crochet in the first stitch, half double in the 4. So it's another increase. Okay. But this time it's just half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's awesome. Yes, I am using my new furls hook. All right, so I've got my next row started. I'm going to put a stitch marker in because I have to get off of here. Let's find a small one. This will work. And then I will come back and we'll work on this maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but I just wanted to see if it fit over my head. It's got some stretch to it because of that half double crochet foundation row. So hopefully it doesn't stretch and stay stretched. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to get off of here, go get vitamins taken care of with the kiddos, grab my Bible study stuff, and head out the door for my last day of Wednesday Bible study. Oh. Hey, Cammy. All right. Put this up real quick. Yes, I'm using my boxes as storage places, although they don't stay shut very well. So, yes, have a great day. In about 2 hours, Marianne is going to have a small little channelversary for her channel, and we'll go over there and celebrate her 2 years. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great hump day, and I will be back on my channel, same time, same place, tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Central, and I hope to see you all there. And remember, you are all somebody to somebody, and I hope you feel love. Can you feel the love tonight? Come on. Can you feel the love? Have a fantastic Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow and on the YouTube streets. Bye.